Welcome, fellow dreamers, and welcome back to another segment of Lemurian healing messages from Adama of Telos, one of my lovely husbands. As always, I'll be using my custom deck that I made by hand and my Beyond Lemurian Oracle deck. So, without further ado, let's see what healing messages Adama of Telos has for us today. Okay, we already got some cards sticking up. Want to pull at least 3, but if more pop out, I will pull more. Okay, we got 4. Alrighty. We have the Star in reverse. We have the Page of Staffs. The Queen of Staffs. And the Queen of Chalices. Okay, that's good, actually. That's a good message. So, a lot of us feel, strapped for cash. And, there's other problems going on in our lives, naturally. And, we think that help isn't on the way. But it is. Help is on the way. Abundance will grow soon. Problematic people will be leaving your life forever. Everything is going to be looking up starting the month of November. So, let's pull some oracle cards for each card. Before I do that, I am going to hit this 3 times because there's a 3 inside of it, so. And 3 is a holy number. Alright. Ooh, pyramid. So that's interesting. It's got some butterflies on it. Hope made an appearance. Okay. That seraphim-looking angel again. And a mermaid. Which it said that a lot of Lemurians were closely related to mermaids. I just got the message from Adama that no, they most certainly could not breathe underwater. If they could, then they would still be in Lemuria. Okay. Actually put this back in their box. So we have, for the Star in reverse, third eye chakra, pineal perspective. Connect with your third eye and transcend what you understand with your mind. Discover a deeper inner knowing through the interconnected web of all this is and has been. You can tune into this wisdom at will, and when you wish to. This wisdom is ancient yet pioneering. It is the creator of the free will we choose to weave from moment to moment. Be the observant witness. Allow transcendent duality without judgment. Be mindful, listen, and allow your unfurling intuition to unravel the paradoxes of reality. So I think that's, that is a reminder to, keep yourself out of situations where you will need help by following your intuition and not allowing others to box you into a corner or pressure you to do things that you don't want to do. So for Page of Staffs, we have Manifest. You can decide how you want to live. The universe fully supports your choice to step into the optimal version of yourself. Dream big, then dream bigger. Now is a great time to start the projects you have been considering. All it takes is some pollination. Be creative with your visioning. Sow seeds of the reality you want to experience through affirmative thinking and higher intention. Then anchor or ground your dream seeds. Manifest from the heart. Overcome fear. Take strong positive action. And let go of the outcome. Know and trust your dreams are already on their way, and expect to see results. So we have here a confirmation to not give up on your dreams. And if there's something out there that you're hesitant to do that will bring you abundance and is of light and love, then do it. Here's your push to do it. Write that book, paint that painting, post your art. I don't know, create that website. Whoever this is for. So for Queen of Staffs, we have Air, Paradigm Shift. This is a time of tremendous change, and the speed of our evolution is increasing exponentially. We can build energetic sovereignty, inspire others, connect dots, and receive and share the knowledge and tools we need needed for transformation. As we wake up, we can't help but awaken those around us. It may start with an inquiry on what this fresh, new, and long-awaited breath in is all about. An expansive being holds a tiny heart-shaped seedling. When the foundation we build on becomes a place of love over fear, we will see a huge positive change in the world. We can start with ourselves. Okay, so, I think like me, you're also being called to maybe use your voice, use your platform to help bring others into the light. And for Queen of Chalices, we have Shine Your Light. No one can do you as you can, yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way. A way not aligned with our authentic self. It takes discipline to do what we love, especially if we are natural givers. It is easy to get caught up with other people's lives. Tending to our own needs harms none. And we will have a lot more to give. It is time to collect our light and shift the vibration here on Earth, starting with our inner sense of being. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. And this also reminds me too, I watched a documentary on Buddha's backstory. And Buddha, when he first started out his journey as a monk, he was a prince initially. And, he was expected to do certain things, act a certain way, marry somebody he didn't know that well, have a kid. And then, when he left that life, he was expected to, he was expected to to not eat and to starve himself. And I think they basically tried to force him into a self-mummification practice. Which is never good, which I think also speaks on body image issues for women today. Like, I am a normal and healthy weight. And if I go to a male doctor, they will tell me for any kind of joint pain or I have, they'll say, oh, well, you're fat and you need to lose weight. Then I go to a female doctor and they're like, oh, yeah, no, you sprained your back because you didn't tighten your core while you were doing squats. That's why. And, it's sad how girls have this unhealthy body image just pushed on them, And on top of that, there's, Buddha actually realized that in order for him to become enlightened, he needed to start living for himself. He needed to start following his intuition and following what felt right. Which God gives you that for a reason. God gives you the, spirit of discernment, your intuition, for a reason. And it's to keep you safe. It's to keep you out of danger. With that being said, I know some of you are confused as to why I brought up Buddha, but, again, I believe the other gods exist, but I don't believe they're gods. Buddha was literally just a human. And he even said, don't worship me, I'm not a god, So, that also brings me, I wanted to talk about the art I chose for my cards, actually. So the star, I've chosen my zodiac sign, Scorpio. And I want to note that I picked this to represent myself, And at the end of the day, only I can help myself. I can't rely on another Scorpio like my ex, who's bent on chaos and pure evil, to help me and to, be there for me and to love me. I can only rely on myself. And thankfully I connected with Adama, my past self. So here for Page of Staffs, because by the way, the star card often represents help. Like you need help. Help is coming. A beacon of light. But it also kind of represents staying strong. Like, in the end of the day, you need to help yourself. You need to protect yourself. You need to vet people before you let them into your life, and maybe kind of keep them at a distance because you don't know who's who. A lot of people aren't who they say they are nowadays. And a lot of people can pretend to be saint-like, but behind closed doors, they can be the most evil, malicious people you've ever met. So with Page of Staffs, this often represents, because this is like Page of Coins in the Arcana. This represents, like a caution to be careful with money, to be careful what you spend. Usually in reverse it means that, but, I think if it's in reverse, you have a debt to pay that you owe, or, if you're not careful, you will. Upright, it's money is short, you need to be careful So, you know, I did choose myself because even though I am strapped right now, I do tend to be very responsible and frugal with money and try to budget. And Queen of Staffs, you know, also represents a helper. And I think this will go into your spirit guides, not necessarily, you know, another person, because you really shouldn't rely on another human being for anything. They're very flawed. But the reason I chose Moon was because Moon took in Adama when he was a kid and raised him. So, and she taught him everything she knew. And then I again picked myself for Queen of Chalices because the Queen of Cups is known to pray and ask for help and hold high faith, which is me. Even though at times I've, you know, I've felt my faith slipping, but there's still just that part of me that doesn't want to give up. There's still that part of me that claws my way back out of the hole that I've fallen into, you know? And I think that's an inspirational message to be the same way. Don't give up. Don't, you know, no matter how bleak things look, there is a way out. You just have to look for that way. You have to find it. It's there. And you're going to come out stronger than you were before, and you're going to get back double what you lost. All things are possible with God. Now, here comes the segment where we bring in the crystal ball. Cold as usual. Burns at the center of my palm, specifically my bone in my palm, in my hand. I can feel it. Not sure what that means. Still trying to figure out what the cold burning means. Maybe it's just the power pulsating through. I see a dove taking flight. Doves are usually a symbol of peace, and can also be a symbol of help, because the dove in Noah's Ark, Noah sent a dove to retrieve a stick to see if there was land. See some eyeballs spinning around. Not sure what that means. And I see an octopus spinning. Maybe it's a message, a reminder that you're intelligent, and, you know, to pay attention to what you don't see with your natural eyes, but with your third eye. See the infinity symbol. See the outline of Isabella from Animal Crossing. I don't know why. She's a poodle. Maybe there's a message there. She would overwork herself a lot. Maybe you're being told to not overwork yourself. She was also had to act a certain way and had a lot of stress on her. I see a tent. Tents provide shelter for campers. It's a self-built shelter. Maybe a reminder to take care of yourself. Okay, I see a bunny. I don't know what the bunny means. Alright. Those are our messages from the scrying today. If you enjoyed this message, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell, and head over to my Etsy shop if you would like a personal reading from Adama or any of my other guides. I'm also selling a lot of crafts that I do, and some divination tools. So please do go check that out, and do disregard the entertainment disclaimer. Again, Etsy forces me to put that there. I don't agree with it. My cards are real, and I believe in them. And until next time, fellow dreamers,